It's been 2 weeks since I posted my challenge to creationist carnival barker Kent Hovind, and I haven't heard a peep out of him. So the rest of this video is addressed directly to him. Kent, I guess it's possible that you did not see the gauntlet that I dropped for your benefit, but I find that hard to believe since I posted a link to it on both your YouTube channel and your official page and sent you an email regarding it. I told you then that I'd give you 2 weeks to respond before saying another word. Those 2 weeks are over, Kent, and it's time for you either to rise to the challenge or admit that you won't. I suspect that you won't because I have some questions that you can't answer, and I think you probably know that from having watched what I posted already. And you're not about to risk the humiliation that would inevitably follow any public vivisecting of your weird-ass beliefs by someone who understands them as well as you do. I do want to be fair, and I don't want to accuse you of believing something that you don't in fact believe. That would be your approach, but I'm fundamentally more honest than you. So I'll just go ahead right now and ask you the question that I'll need an answer to before I can post my follow-ups for your prayerful consideration and for the amusement of whatever audience this exchange draws. Do you, Kent Hovind, actually believe that the entire earth was covered by water during Noah's flood to a depth of 15 cubits above the highest mountains? Do you believe that all that water arrived over the course of less than a month and a half from both subterranean and meteoric sources, and that despite the sustained battering that such a flood would give absolutely everything, somehow representatives of all living and extinct kinds, whatever the hell that is, of animals on Earth were preserved in a wooden boat that floated on those waters for at least a year? Do you believe that the descendants of those animals on that ark somehow made it back to their continents of origin from somewhere in Turkey starting about 4,400 years ago, and that all animals living today on this planet are in fact descendants of those seafaring pairs of kinds? Let's start there, Kent. I already know what your answer is, don't I? A simple yes will cover it all, but I want to hear you say it, and I want you to hear you say it. And based on your response, I anticipate the pleasure of seeing you hoist on your own petard. Better respond, Kent, or I'm going to get even more obnoxious than I already am.